What's up, ladies and gents? Dr. Kyle here with Movement Mentor. Today we're going over how to actually properly warm up, but also the mistakes you're probably making when you warm up for a chest day. Alright, so we're getting into it. First, I'm going to show you what in the hell you guys are doing wrong. The honest truth here is that there's just so many mistakes made. And first off, I want to say, if you have not yet downloaded the free ebook that goes over a progressive warm-up, you need to do so immediately. I mean, it goes over the squat, it goes over the bench press, Olympic lifting. The whole idea here is what we're going to go over is the mistakes right now, okay? And then I'll show you what to do right. So when it comes to a warm-up, there are like 4 main pillars that I say are very important when it comes to warming up. It's going to be the MABCs, which all is covered in the ebook. But it's mobility, activation of the proper muscles, you have the blood flow, of course, and then you have the core, okay, which is one of the most important. When we come into the gym, we typically just run or jog on the treadmill for 5 minutes for a warm-up. Come on, guys, you do a little better than that. And then I'm gonna go grab a plate right now because this is a little smaller, smaller than I thought.
Yeah, that's what she said.
All right, so this guy, you all do this. I see it way too much in the gym, and it looks like you know what you're doing because you have that like confident look on your face, like you're just ready to bench and you're just ready to go. But guys, this doesn't do shit for you. I'm telling you why, is right now gravity pulls down. I didn't know if you knew this. I think it was Newton who made this shit up.
Duh.
But when we're sitting here pulling like this is not doing anything for our rotator cuff, which is what we want to do. Now what you should do is you can go up into this position, which is a little bit better. But I'm going to show you something that's even better. So in order to help loosen up that positioning where, you know, our normal lifestyle, our bad posture, we're gonna jump up and just do some deep breath hangs on a bar here. So what this is gonna do, it actually stretches through our shoulder, our lats, and then it helps us by inhaling and exhaling, also helps stretch that pec minor, which is very important, gets super tight and can lead to some issues when benching. So you just grab it, and we just hang. Now when I hang, I'm letting my shoulder blades, you can see, rise up, and I'm gonna take some deep breaths, all the way in, all the way out. You can feel as you breathe all the way out, that stretch through the shoulders. And then to emphasize more shoulder stability, we're gonna do some lower traps, some reverse shrugs. So what I'm doing here is just sliding my shoulder blades down to my hips. All while I try and break the bar, turn my elbows in for that external rotation. Nice, feel pretty good. And that's gonna help us warm up and really get the shoulders ready and prepared for a good chest day. Now at this point, we've done our warm up, and I'd call it a decent warm up because we can always do a little bit more, right? I just ran through a couple things in order to optimize that shoulder stability and positioning. The next though, when we actually jump into the bench itself, it's also setting up, making sure we set up properly, doing it with the lighter weight, so that way when we get into that heavy weight, we don't have to worry about compensating or even thinking about the proper motion. So again, when I said we kind of fall forward here, we want to make sure that through this, in order to get proper shoulder and scapular stability, we want to have that extension in the thoracic spine, meaning in the mid-back. So I can't be benching like this. That is a no-no, right?
That is so wrong.
I mean, we need to be extended so that way the shoulder blades can drop down. I can activate my lats and my lower traps and then get a good push through the motion. So I'll show you. So this right here This is a no-go, okay?
Wrong.
So we can see as I'm pushing, we have these shoulders kind of rounded, and I would go and press. I'm not gonna press like this. We actually just had a guy literally moments ago just snap some shit up in his shoulder, and he probably could have benefited from listening to this video. And if you are watching this video, the guy who did snap some shit up, I mean, give me a call. I can help you out. But anyway, when we're here, shoulders rounded forward, that's a no-go, right? So we want to make sure that we extend that mid-back, keeping the core strong, of course, pushing that low back into the bench, activating the core, extend that mid-back and those shoulders back, activate the lower traps by bringing the shoulder blades down, and then externally rotating those shoulders. So then when I go into bench, everything's all set. I don't want to be like this. You see that minor detail there? I want to be like this. You see the difference? So then when I bring it down and then I go up, shoulders are completely stable and I can just bang some reps out. All right, I know it's only 135, but my point being is you can probably push a lot more weight if you stabilize the shoulders, because that is the key factor when it comes to actually bench pressing. I hope this video helped, guys. Comment, like, love it. Go to Movement Mentor, MVMTmentor.com for more programming and some online training.